Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is July 19, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at this market here, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading lower by 3.5 points. It's really not much of a decline. Yesterday, the market carved out another positive gain. Right now, futures are sitting at 21.56.5 per contract. And again, we'll see how this market plays out today. Yesterday was the second lightest volume day of the year, according to the S&P 500 spiders. So again, we'll see if the light volume just remains in place and the markets continue to just float higher. All right, let's look at a few other things out here because we have earnings season really kicking off today. We have tons and tons of earnings plays. First off the bat, we're going to start off with IBM. You're going to see the stock today is trading at $162. It closed at $159.86. I do not see any upside here for IBM. So again, yes, it may go a little bit higher. It is higher this morning before the opening bell, but it is overbought. It is extended, and there should be very good resistance in place at this point in time. So again, I really don't see much upside in the stock. If it does get to 166.40, I would be a short seller. Looking over at the next one here, we're going to take a look at Netflix. And this is one of the more popular NASDAQ 100 names that are out there. Stock yesterday closed at $98.81. Today it is getting hammered. It is trading at $86.10. You could see the big slide yesterday. It went all the way down to $82. There will be some minor support at $80 if it does get there, and I will have gap levels in the intraday stock chat room posted at 9 a.m. for this name. So again, if you want to come over and trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. More and more gap plays will be put out before the market even opens each and every day going forward. So again, if you want to trade the gaps with us in the morning, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. All right, let's take a look here at VMware. This is a spin-off of EMC several years ago. Stock right now is catching a nice bid. It closed at $62.57. It is now trading at $67.93. So nice little pop there. I will have gap levels for this one as well. So another stock here we will be looking to play this morning, VMware. And again, pretty good sizable move higher. I will have levels to trade this name in the morning. All right, let's take a look here at Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson yesterday closed at $123.14. They reported earnings. Stock is trading at $125.76. Briefly got to $127.50. Has pulled back off that high. Strong name. Big resistance is around $127.75, and then you have more resistance around $129.25. So keep that on the radar for today. But we will be watching Johnson & Johnson today, and pullbacks or patterns. The stock is definitely in play for a trade. Let's take a look at Lockheed Martin, and what you're going to see here is this stock closed at $256.29, gapping higher this morning after earnings. Looks like right now you're trading at $259.01. So again, nice little pop-up for Lockheed Martin. This stock is overbought, and that's the only negative I'm seeing, but the stock is in an uptrend. If you don't own it, you cannot chase it here. If you do own it, I would just trail the stop loss. There's really nothing technically wrong with the name at this point in time. Let's take a look at Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs reported earnings this morning. Stock closed at $163.33. Traded all the way up to $166 at one point. Now back down to $162. So Goldman pulling back a little bit. I see very little upside, if any, in Goldman. And again, I think most of the moves in Goldman have already been baked into the cake with all the other bank stocks reporting first. So again, I really see very little upside in Goldman Sachs. But nonetheless, the stock just trading down about a $1.30 from where it closed yesterday. That will be on our radar. We'll be looking at it. I'll be watching Goldman pretty closely today. And again, if the stock got down to, say, 155, that's where I would become interested for a bounce play. But I'm not looking to do anything just yet. But we will be watching the pattern, especially as it forms throughout the trading session. Let's take a look at KSU, which is Kansas City Southern. And what you're going to see here is stock is trading at $95 at the moment. Closed at $95.62. Went as high as $98. now settling in right around this $95 area. We're going to be watching this one closely today. This is another stock that's very overbought. I see very little upside in the name at this stage of the game. So just be a little bit aware of that, and we'll see how this one plays out. This stock could also affect other railroads. So in sympathy, you could see stocks like NSC, CSX, let me see, UNP is another one. So again, all of these could be affected today by the action in KSU. So keep that on the radar. You always want to watch sympathy plays in the market. Let's take a look at United Health. UNH is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at 140.55. Basically, it closed at 140.75 yesterday. So no real out of the reach movement. Stock does have a ton of support around 142. So if it does get up to 142, there's still a lot of resistance there intraday for United Health. Otherwise, we're going to look at this one once the opening bell rings this morning. Here's a stock that is getting absolutely hammered today. SMCI, which is a super microcomputer. Stock closed yesterday at $26.34. Now trading at $19.50. I have gap levels for this one. This is a light volume name, however. It does come with higher risk. On average, probably only trades a couple 100,000 shares a day. But this is an absolute bludgeoning. And again, this stock could go a lot lower. So be a little bit careful here. But again, we'll have levels for this one posted up at 9 a.m. All right, last up on my list here, we're going to talk about GPS, which is Gap Stores. I think they had earnings as well. Stock is trading at $23.88. This is where it closed yesterday. No big movement there. TD Ameritrade, AMTD, also reporting earnings. Stock is trading at $29.47, closed at $29.25. No big movement there. So again, we're going to watch some of these names. Last but not least, we'll take a look at Yahoo. Yahoo right now trading at $37.78, closed at $37.95. No movement there. Yahoo is expected to be bought out in a month's time, so just be aware of that. I don't believe the company made any mention of a buyout. All right, let's take a look at gold here. Gold is trading flat on the day, basically up $1 to $1,330 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD this morning, you'll see that is trading at 126.91. So basically right where it closed yesterday. If you take a look here at crude oil, that is trading down by 11 cents. It was positive just a few minutes ago, now into negative territory, but no big sell-off by any means. Spot crude is trading at $45.82 a barrel. Right now, the USO, which is a good oil ETF, trading at $10.79. So oil, gold, everything will be on the table today. We'll see how it plays out. But again, gap plays will be posted up in the chat room at 9 a.m. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading session, and we will see you on the charts.